Good morning, and today we're going to show you at Burncoose how to plant hyacinths and possibly force them for Christmas. These are the hyacinths, and as everybody knows, they're very nice to have around the Christmas time, and the thing to do to get that to happen is to plant them early and to try and force them on. Here we've got a pot which we're going to put a crock in the bottom to cover the hole. We're going to fill this pot now with a mix of multi-purpose compost and grit. 3 parts compost, 1 part grit. So we fill the pot just below the top, and we're going to place the hyacinths in 1 bulb apart, where we will place the hyacinths 5 centimeters below the level of the compost. So there's the compost filled up, and we will just press the hyacinths in so they can just see the top of the growing tip, and we're going to place them in by pressing them in, covering them up with compost, and the roots are in full contact with the bottom of the soil. We will now take this and place it into a dark, dry, cool place, and we will bring it out again when there is 2 or 3 inches of growth above the top of the hyacinths. And this has initiated the flower bud, and hopefully by Christmas you will have some nice flowering hyacinths to put in the windowsill or outside the front door. This is a little insight into how we grow hyacinths for Christmas commercially. So not just your normal pot on the windowsill or in your back garden, placed in a cool dark place in your shed. We're doing it on a slightly more commercial way. So we've got our hyacinths now here, and we've got a tray, and we filled this tray up with compost, but in the bottom of the tray we've planted our hyacinths in pots probably 2 weeks ago now, and we've buried them, but I'm going to dig down and see if I can find them. And it's interesting here to remember that look how deep they are. Look, they are very deep, so they're well out of any light, and the compost is moist but it's not too wet, it's on the dry side. But one thing's for sure, these are in the dark because they're under about 4 to 6 inches of compost. They're covered with a black bag, so there's no chance of these seeing any light. And that is a little hyacinth bulb, and I suspect if we take that out we may see some roots on the bottom of it already. Wow, look at that. These have been in for about 2 weeks now, and the roots have initiated, and everybody knows in horticulture that the roots come first, and after the roots come the shoots. So these are well on their way to being established and then transplanted and potted into your traditional hyacinth bowl for flowering at Christmas. So there we are, an insight into the commercial way that we grow hyacinths at Burncoose Nurseries.